Starting at the Louisville hospital with absolutely zero stats, I have to try my best to survive. Now, I'm not sure if my best is enough, but this run requires a lot of practice, patience, and consistency. And even if I somehow do all of this stuff, I maybe be able to barely make it out alive. I woke up on a hospital bed and look at my stats. It's a clean sheet. But that's the least of my worries right now, because I'm trapped in the room barricaded and I have no keys to get out. And just to be clear how bad I am, I got muscle strain all over my body from pushing a door a few times. And since I have nowhere to go right now, I'm gonna start my training in this very same room. I was getting thirsty and it was really depressing in here. That was the moment I think I heard a sound outside. And I was right. And as much as I don't like these guys, but they were my ticket out of this room. I made a run for it and it was dark as fuck outside, but thankfully I managed to find the light switch in time. I grabbed what I could from the cabinets down the hall and tried to find a way to an exit. Okay, let me pause here and explain something real quick. I have a full list of objectives that I want to do, and escaping hospital was one of the main ones, meaning we are just getting started. I found a house not far from hospital with a dead body inside, but since it was quite a day for me, I had no other choice. I turned the TV on to a cooking show, and that was the moment I got my first skill point in cooking. Alright, enough of this shit. I found a rejection letter on the table. Well, at least now we know what happened to that poor bastard. From now on, I will be taking good care of his house, at least for a while that I'm here. But first I have to clean up the mess that I made when I was picking some tools from an under construction house, just to never return them. In other words, stealing. Next few days was all the same. Training, watching tutorials, more training, until I ran out of food. But luckily for us, there was 2 restaurants next to the hospital, which was a short walk from my house. I got a bunch of leftover burgers that will hopefully buy me some time to get in a better shape. Now that I got some food in the bag, I can freeze them for later use and continue to work out, because what I'm gonna do next requires some muscles and a fit body. I continue to work out and watch some Life and Living show, and almost at the end of the week I noticed some changes in my skills. Not the best thing, but not so terrible either. Okay, it's time to see what I got after doing 100 days push-up challenge for 7 days. There is a refugee camp near the main road that I'm gonna try my luck there in hopes of finding a working car. I found a few good cars, but still I'm far from my prime shape to be fighting a lot of zombies at once. That's why we have to take baby steps. And just to remind you, fighting is not the only way to play this game. I tried my luck one more time in the cover of darkness to get further this time, and I was rather successful. I know some good cars location now, so I'm gonna put this project on hold for now. I managed to get home in one piece, but there was a pattern repeating here. You see, every time I get home, there is a bunch of zombies waiting for me, which is forcing me to get the shit done sooner, which is finding a main base. This place is becoming less and less secure each day. I need to do something about it. Flash forwarding a few days, I ended up at some isolated military houses. Took me around 3 real life hours to clear a small path to the first 2 houses. It was by far my riskiest move because I was exhausted, starving, and I could have died at any moment. But come on guys, I got a freaking M16 out of that. I was more than happy. I dumped everything in the trunk of a car that I'm gonna steal later because I'm just too weak to carry all that stuff back. Oh come on guys. Just give me a fucking break. In order to get the car started, I need some gasoline before power shuts down. Because if that happens, I'm stuck here, and I just can't let that happen. So following the main road, I got to a gas station, and let's talk about timing. I jumped the first opportunity at hand, because most of the zombies in the area was distracted by the gunshots. But don't let that fool you, because this place was still crowded, and one mistake is all it takes. I was out of breath by just carrying a gas can. I used trees to block the line of sight to catch my breath and find my way back home. Now that I have everything at hand, I'm gonna move out at night to get that car back here. And probably leave this place for good. But as for right now, I need some chicken nuggets. And while I'm enjoying this meal, I think you should hit that subscribe button to aid my cause. Also, where should I go next if I leave this place? Let me know that in the comments. Back to it then. As I said, I was enjoying a bite when I got a visitor. I think nothing of it at first, so I went to get some sleep before carrying out the main mission, which was get in the car. Alright, listen to this. I definitely thought I got raided last night. It was quite the scene. Fighting in the rain gets my blood pumping. This night just keeps getting worse. Anyway, time to get out and bring my baby home. I love this weather, raining non-stop. Better than that, driving in a raining weather. Man, can't go wrong with that. I didn't drive that far, but I gotta admit, this song is a total banger. And it's a shame I can't leave it playing a little longer. Only kidding. I was washing my face and I noticed the water is finally shut off. It's a shame, but I gotta start packing my bags. We got a long way ahead of us. Thanks a lot, House. You served me well, and you belong to the dead now. May you rest in peace.